Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Supriya Tiwari, host for today's Knowledge Series webinar, which is on our topic multi-asset transaction in IFANOW. So let's get started. In today's session, we'll be discussing the following topics: why multi-asset offering will give you an edge, mutual funds and loan against mutual funds, fixed deposits, stocks and small cases transaction, how IFANOW facilitates a seamless experience as a platform. So, yes. Why multi-asset is essential in a modern advisory? It gives a customization for your clients. As advisors, we all know that diversification plays a very important role in our portfolio. It gives customization. Every client has a different appetite. So that's why multi-asset is a very essential in modern advisory world. Diversified revenue streams helps us also to generate new revenue channels, gives more mind and wallet shares. Cross-selling opportunities are way more than that. Also, in modern advisory or in today's world, many of our clients are so smart that they start buying, selling stocks or many other investments on their own. So we need to monitor them as well. Comprehensive offering is a very a modern advisory part, as it gives you everything on one platform. Why modern advisory is important now? Because adaptability to the market trend is important. Like whenever new trend comes, people tend to be there, and something called FOMO is also there. So people don't want to get left out if something new is coming in the market. It gives you a competitive advantage, appeal to look forward as an investor. So yes, let's start. So we'll go to the platform. As we all know that mutual fund transactions can be placed from here. As an advisor, you can go to the setting, register your ARN, then create the KYCs of your clients, then create a mandate. You can see the investor holdings who are investment ready, and then place the transactions. So the very same way to meet their liquidity needs, we have integrated LAMF to the platform, which is available at client side also. This is advisor side section. In portfolio assets within the mutual fund, you can see here, get loan against mutual fund. For all the respective clients, if you want to apply for loan, you can click here. You will get a pop-up here, which gives you an authority that for whom you want to apply for the loan. And then as you click on proceed, it takes you to the platform where you can apply for the loan. Our loan partner is Bajaj Finance, and they only give you the loan. In the liabilities section also, if you come here, there is a section LAS. Here in mutual funds, you can apply for the loan. As you apply, click on apply button, the same pop-up come here, and here you can choose for whom you want to do. This whole section is under user and roles control. So for whichever client you want to enable it, you can enable it from there. Also, there are few nudges which we have enabled, as there are many of our clients tend to redeem whenever and then required. So we have put on some nudges also, as you can see here, wherever there is an option that you can redeem any of your mutual fund. So as soon as you click on redeem, you will see a pop-up showing you how the fund will grow, and without redeeming it, how it will help you and your portfolio will grow. So as you can see here in the pop-up, there is a goal allocated to the fund here, which we have selected for redeeming, we can see here that the allocation is 100%. It was a lump sum type of investment, and our house goal is still pending till 2029. Currently, the scheme is giving me an XIRR of 7.18. This is the current value, and if I keep it invested, this will be the value in next 5 years. If your client still clicks on redeem, then it will be redirected to the redeem page. And if else this pop-up changes their mind, they can click on get loan against mutual fund and they will be redirected to the Bajaj platform. So these kinds of nudges are also available in user and roles section only, where you can manage them. If you want to show them, then also it is available. If you don't want to show them, that's also fine. You can manage them from there itself. As the journey here is a bit different. So that will be presented on the PPT. What is loan against mutual fund and why it matters? Because it gives you an opportunity that you can borrow up to 75% of your holding. It differs for equity and debt schemes, obviously. For debt schemes, it can go up to 75%. For equity, it is for up to 45%. It involves just pledging their holdings and lien marking, and then you can redeem it whenever or then required. Still, your funds will continue to grow in the market, and trailing commissions will be coming to you until the lien period. So whenever, and then if their principal amount is pending and whenever they are paying for the interest, your commissions will be coming to you in trailing format. So moving forward, here is the journey how you can apply for a loan. As I informed that you can go in your mutual fund section and select the family member. As soon as you click on proceed, you will be redirected to the platform where you can apply for the loan. This is a OTP which will be sent to your registered mobile number, which is there in your profile section. Once you input your OTP, this kind of screen will come where you can cross-check. An OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number and email ID on which your CAMS holdings is registered. As soon as you receive the OTP, you can input it in here. You will be, many of the times you may receive 2 OTPs for CAMS and Carvi differently. So here also we have shown there was no holding in CAMS. So you can click on increase limit. And as soon as you click on increase limit, you will get a OTP on the registered mobile number. And then once the OTP is fetched, your holdings will be fetched. So here, as you can see, the new credit limit here. As soon as you move forward and click on continue, if you want to see how much amount you want to check, because the moment you put on your OTP, whole holdings is fetched. So you can confirm the amount, whatever you want as loan. You can check what all funds have been fetched, or you will be pledging against the amount. If you want to edit and change, you can definitely click on edit and change it. Clicking on then you can click on continue with KYC. As soon as you click here, you have to put on your DOB. DigiLocker is the way how we fetch your KYC. So you have to keep your Aadhaar card and mobile number handy. You have to put on your Aadhaar card number. As soon as you put in your Aadhaar card, the OTP will be sent to you to fetch the details via DigiLocker. Once you receive the OTP and you input it here, as soon as you click submit button, details will be fetched from DigiLocker. This is a security pin asked. So you have to input that also. If you don't have, you can click on forget my pin and then set it there itself. This is the permission which will be asked via RTA, that you have given permission to fetch your details via DigiLocker. If there is no details, there is also an option that you can upload your documents manually. So here we have covered that also. If many of our clients don't have DigiLocker and they haven't registered themselves in DigiLocker, so they can definitely upload their document manually. Here you can upload your PAN card and then just click on continue. So as soon as you click on continue, your details will be fetched. You have to input your few details which were not fetched and click on continue. You have to select the bank. Now here from this process, you are linking your bank account and creating mandate. So the channel which we have set here, selected here is in net banking. You can even choose debit card or Aadhaar card as an option. There are 3 options for setting up your mandate. Here we have chosen net banking. So as soon as you click net banking as an option, you can see this screen and then you will be redirected to the page, the banking page of your bank, respective bank. You have to sign in your net banking place and you can see the details for what you are setting up. Once your mandate is set up, you will be redirected to the page automatically. You will also receive confirmation from your bank that your mandate has been set up, and further process you can continue on the platform itself. So there is a timer here going on, as you can see. Within the 5 seconds, you will be redirected on the platform. So here, as we have received the confirmation for the mandate creation, your mandate has been created successfully. Then you have to pledge your mutual funds. At the very first step, we selected the edit and then we saw what all mutual funds we are pledging. Here, you have to just pledge them by giving an OTP. So we only chose those schemes which were in our Carvi registered. So once that is done, your agreement will be created. There are 2 agreements. This is key fact statement and 1 agreement will be generated via Bajaj. Whole thing is generated within the platform only, and the whole process generally takes 10 to 15 minutes only to get the registration and the whole process done. As the whole process is paperless, it is done via OTPs only. So you have to keep your Aadhaar card and mobile phone handy. In the agreement here, you can see what is your rate of interest, what all things, if any charges has to be paid for delayed payment or anything, you can go through the document here itself. Anyways, if your loan gets dispersed, these all documents are emailed to your clients. Once that key fact statement is agreed, you have to click on continue. So agreement, the final agreement from the Bajaj will be generated here. You can go through it. The details which are fetched via DigiLocker or input by your own manual input, those all will be shown here, and you can submit it by just inputting OTP. The whole process is paperless, so you don't have to do any kind of paperwork or anything in that. As soon as you submit it here, it will be redirecting you to the platform. Once you go on the platform, the desktop, you will see a card there. Yes, so here, as you can see, the loan has been completed and the amount which we have put on. And once this screen comes, it means your application has been submitted. From 3 hours to 24 hours within this time period, the loan amount generally gets disbursed if it is a full journey completion. So here we can see in previous video, we have seen that how the loan has to be applied. Here we'll be saying how the servicing has to be done. After loan, obviously many a times you have to repay your loan or go on to the service dashboard for closing the loan. Many a times for repayments and other things. So from the very same page, you have to come. As we can see here in the journey, you have to come to the very same page. Then go to the liabilities, click on mutual funds. Once you click on mutual fund, you will see 3 dots here. The details have been fetched here as soon as the loan gets disbursed. You can see here what rate of interest you have and other things. What kind of service you want, you can click here. We have chosen repayment here. So we will be repaying the whole amount. As soon as you click here on repayment and proceed, you will be redirected to the platform again. And currently the repayment is available via IMPS, NEFT, RTGS. It's currently not integrated on the platform. So the details will be shown on the screen. You can click here and then see and send it, repay the loan. Here are the basic details which can be seen from 3 dots. You can also get your holding details. As you can see, the 2 schemes which we have pledged here are available. Reports are also available in the platform itself, so you can download it. However, they are in the Bajaj format as we get them directly from Bajaj. So you can see here, this is the holding report which we have downloaded. And there is a transaction report which is available within the 3 dots only. So you just have to click here and then the transaction report will get downloaded. So here, what all transactions have been done, you can see from which date to which date with all the details of loan, also the transaction details here. However, all the details and every repayment, everything is being recorded in the platform also. So you can keep and see them in the 3 dots of our platform also. Why loan against mutual fund and why it is important? As LAMF here on the platform, you can offer them at 10.5%, as low as 10.5%. The incentive structures have been already shared with the RMs. So if it is yet not shared to you, you can definitely get in connect with your RM. Loans in the LAMF are not at all influenced by your credit history. CIBIL has been checked or CIBIL gets checked, but it doesn't affect your loan amount or anything there. Cash is received directly in the bank account, as we have seen in the process itself. The bank in which you create your mandate, in the very same bank account, the amounts get credited. And LAMF is completely tax-free. So you don't have to pay any kind of tax in LAMF. And also you have a flexibility to pay the amount. So there are 2 types of repayment done. The mandate setup is basically done for the payment towards your interest rate. However, the default time period for the loan is 3 years. So within 3 years, you can pay your principal amount anytime, and there is no charge for prepayments of your loan. Only the interest gets deducted via mandate creation. So moving on to the next asset, which you can transact from IFANOW platform, is fixed deposit. This transaction and this investment can be also done by paperless. It is a very simple and paperless buying process which can be completed within minutes. So we can see here, this is also available on both the sides, advisor side and client side, and can be managed via user and rules. So here in people section, in your portfolio assets, you can see here fixed income. In fixed income section, this is fixed deposit. The already fixed deposit which you have, you can input them via the form. You can add it here, or you can invest in FD by clicking here. So this is the Mahindra Finance FD which we have integrated. This is a totally paperless process. and can be done in minutes only as the LMF. You have to just click here and all the details available in the portal. Just with them, you can in few clicks invest in the FD. Also, it is available on advisor side. So in transaction section, here you have fixed deposit. In overview, as advisor, you can see your own payout slabs, how many FDs there are, and in transaction, how many recent transactions have been done. There are filters for that also. And you can obviously upload your invoices here. You have to register your GST for getting your payout. Moving on to the next. So stocks. Stocks is the third asset on which you can do the transaction. This module allows your clients to basically very easily buy or sell the stocks on the platform itself. And they don't have to do anything anywhere. They can literally track, keep their transaction log and accounting, everything within the platform, on the mobile platform, also on the web portal. So as the market has been closed, you can see here that the video is here. So I'll share it just a second.
Yeah, just a second. Just a second.
Yeah, sorry. So I wasn't aware that I was on mute. So I'll just repeat what the video has shown here. As you all have seen on the video, the whole process was basically done within the platform itself. You have to just do your DMAT login here, and all the transaction can be done within the platform. This was basically the client side interface. So I'll show you on the platform also. Let's go on that platform. So here, And so in client side, if you go here, as an advisor, and from the SEBI regulations, we were not allowed to do any transactions, as the client only has to do it. And once you do your DMAT login, you have to input your OTP also. So that's why from the advisor side, if you go in the stock section, you can basically add the stocks into the client's cart. So here you can see the transact button here. You have to select the client. If you want to suggest it for buying, you can choose that mode. If you want to suggest him for selling the stocks, you can do that. And once you add it into the cart, the client would be able to see it like this. So he'll see that his admin has added few stocks, which you as a advisor has added in their stocks and recommending them to buy. And then as soon as you click here on notify via email, you have to select a stock. Click on notify via email. A pre-fill format will come here. And then you can send it to your client. You can also input the email ID. This is a pre-fill input of email ID, which was registered in the client's profile section. However, as soon as that is done, the client can do their transaction and complete. You can see here that the transaction, once the transaction has been placed, you can see in the details view how much the holding is there, how many times the transaction has been done. So today a transaction was done, the video which was played in the PPT, this was the transaction. You can see the transaction history here also, and you can see the real-time updates also. As an advisor, you can also tie up with the broker, any broker you want, and register yourself as AP. You can create broker accounts for your clients under that AP, and whatever transactions done by those clients from the platform, that will be registered to your under your AP. As an advisor, you can also place transactions from transaction section. You can see here in stocks from the transaction section how many successful transactions have been placed, how many transactions have been done from last 7 days, and the recent transactions here. So a recent transactions was done today. What all errors have been done, which portfolio, how much amount, how many transactions. These all things you can see here. There is a FAQ also for the advisors. If you find any doubt or difficulty other than the FAQ also, you can also connect with your RM. From here also, you can add the stocks to the client's cart. The very same interface, you have to just input the name, select here. If you want to add any share, you can just input the name. The details will be fetched here. And as soon as this get loads, you just have to input the quantity, how many quantity you want your client to buy, attach it with the portfolio, and then just add it to the cart. You can see that there are 3 already shares added to the cart. And also in sell, the client himself has also added a share that he wants to sell. And admin has also added that he wants the client to sell off this share. That can be done via notify the email. In the transaction section, you can see the history of how many transactions have been done under your platform, how many clients have done those platform transactions. So here, as you can see, a transaction was placed today at 12:48. It was successful. You can click here, see the detailed view. And in detail view, you can see what kind of transaction was done, what was the amount, how many units were placed, what was the time, what was the market type and exchange, who was the broker, and also the status of that. You can also place AMOs from the platform itself. It depends which broker supports it. So as far as our brokers, Zerodha, 5paisa, ICICI Direct, supports AMO also after the cooling period of the market is done. Currently, the market is closed. Maybe after 5 o'clock, AMOs can be placed. And once the AMOs are placed, the very next morning, once they get executed, you can see their history also. If any AMO placed, AMO tag also comes here to inform you that that there was an AMO placed and that has been executed. So as an advisor, you will also get to know that there was an AMO transaction placed. So I'll show you that also. Just a second. Okay, so it's taking a lot. In history, you can see that how many of your clients you have sent email. You can see the detail also here that as an advisor, you have sent a detailed email to the Sagar of this stock for buying of 20 shares on 23rd. So इधर आपकी जो भी हिस्ट्री होती है वो यहाँ पे आपको एज ए एडवाइजर आप उसका लॉग रख सकते हैं कि आपने कितने अपने क्लाइंट्स को उसका ईमेल भेजा है फॉर देयर एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ स्टॉक्स. So moving on to the next asset. So recently we have launched Smallcases on our platform. Stocks and Smallcases goes hand in hand, as these are nothing but the basket of stocks only. It was launched in 2016 and there have been a good rise, like 30% growth has been seen in the user base in the last financial year itself in the Smallcases. So, and it gives you a better blend of mutual funds and portfolio. Unique place there is for Smallcases. So how you can invest in Smallcases, that also can be done via platform itself. So we'll show you a video how it can be done on the platform. So there's simple 3-step thing. You have to just choose a portfolio. As soon as you come here, you have to choose what kind of small case you want to invest in. You can go through the fact sheet of that. And as soon as you are like convinced that you want to invest within this small case, you have to subscribe that. So there are 2-3 kinds of small cases present here on the platform. You can do it on thematic basis or some kind of investment basis of your small cases. Also, there are two types of small cases present. Ones are fee based, others are free. So there are 14 to 15 small cases which are subscription based, and 3-4 small cases which are free. You don't need to subscribe them to invest in them. So here is a video. As soon as you select the or choose the small case in which you want to invest, you just have to go ahead, click on subscribe, then log in with your broker account. And as soon as you make payment towards the subscription, you will be able to see the whole details of that paid small case. Once that is done, you can click on investing, confirm, and confirm the amount. And just by few clicks, your order get confirmed and it will be shown in your Demat account. So I'll show you where, at what places you can do this in. So Smallcases was launched in Diwali only, before Diwali for Muhurat trading. This is advisor side. in your advisor side, you can see here. As soon as you click, come here, this banner comes up. You can click on explore and it will redirect you to the page. And here you can see कि कौन-कौन से small cases available हैं यहाँ पे, जो fee based हैं, जो free हैं, वो सारे आपको यहाँ पे दिख जाएंगे. Also you have filter here कि आपको कौन सा देखना, कौन से small cases में you are interested. You can also do the filters on the basis of investment amount. आपको कितना volatility चाहिए. Managers आपके यहाँ पे फिलहाल we have Winmeal as a current small case manager. So that's why the manager tab is here. Otherwise, you can also log in to your broker account and then start the journey. You can click on home page and then come back on the screen. So the incentive structure for small case is basically 20%. Average ticket size of any subscription on the small case is basically 3,000. So according to the 3,000, 20% is basically the subscription incentive amount which you get. How what all small cases are here, and if you want to learn more, here are few links which we have embedded here. So if you want to invest in sectorial kind of small cases or pharma or FMCG, or if you want to go on thematic base like rise of rural India, Atmanirbhar Bharat or green energy, you can definitely get a list of those small cases also. As it is a SEBI registered small case and managed by the professionals, so you don't have to worry how the exposure and other things will be managed. Why on IFANOW? Because you will receive rebalances, updates periodically and very efficiently. You can track your portfolio within the platform with other asset class here itself. We have embedded on screen the same video here, so you can definitely go through it as you want to explain it to your clients. This is the journey basically of the platform where you start the investment within the small case. As an advisor, you can get yourself empaneled also. So you just have to come on the settings section, click on add new, and there's just 4-page form in which you have to input your basic details and upload few of your documents like PAN card and bank detail check. It's just basically a cancel checked or passbook for front page, and then that's it. You are eligible to get the payout. Empanelment is basically just for getting the payouts. It has nothing to do with the capacity that your clients can do the transaction or not. That is still in your hand. You can get it enabled via user enroll section. Same goes for LAMF also. You can get yourself empaneled in LAMF section settings, add new. As soon as you click here, there are few things which you have to keep in mind. You can also get your incentive structure here itself. You can click here and check what is the incentive structure. You can increase if you want. The default rate of interest on the platform is 10.75. If you want to decrease it to 10.5, you can definitely get in touch with your RM, or if you want to get it increased, you can get in touch with your RM for that also. So the few things we have mentioned here, and then definitely if you click on proceed, the same form comes here and you have to get it filled. So as soon as you get it filled, you are eligible for getting the payouts. So also for LAMF, it has nothing to do with the capacity. The capacity for a client to apply for a LAMF or not is still in your hands. You can get it done or enable it for your clients from the settings section, user enrolls. In whatever roles you want to enable them, you can definitely get it enabled from this section. In small cases, we have put on an pop-up to show you in which roles we have activated it. So for 2 roles, we have activated it, and for other roles, it is still inactive. So it was just to inform all the advisors that you can handle, like it is still in your control that you can enable it, or if you want to enable it for your clients, you can get it enabled in user enroll section. So coming back to the PPT, how IFANOW facilitates the seamless experience of all the multi-asset transactions, and why IFANOW? Because it gives you more value addition just than the reporting tool. Like just mutual fund and just the reporting. It also provides you an option that you can have a control and still create a stickiness for your clients via web, also via mobile app. You can definitely apply for white label mobile app. In mobile app, currently you can do transaction for mutual fund, apply for loans against mutual fund. You can place transactions for stocks. Also, you can place transactions for small cases. That is also available in there. And soon FDs will be also available in mobile app. So from getting onboarded till placing a transaction, getting your KYC done and creating a mandate, everything is within fully packed up in the mobile app, also in the web app. So it gives you more value addition to that just than reporting. IFANOW is basically a provider for more revenue generating channels. It gives you more mind and wallet share to create more revenues just than the mutual funds. And also coming up to the platform, it gives you more convenience, gives you more channels for creating incentives, a full seamless and complete hand-holding for your clients, also for your own tracking portfolios and many other things. You can do broadcasting, you can do marketing, you can keep in touch with your clients, you can do inform them about new trends coming up. Also, the whole security and control is in your hand. In as mentioned that you can do the marketing things also on the platform only. So here on the platform, as you can see here in back office, there is a resources section mentioned. You can here get all the sample reports, what all reporting can be done here. In assets section, there is two sections for clients and for you. So for clients, if you want to do any kind of broadcast, or if you want to send any kind of emails, or send them via WhatsApp, any kind of marketing, you just have to come here, click on it. There is personalization options available here if you want to include your logo or not, if you want to include your advisor details, if you want to include any kind of disclaimer beneath the poster, or any kind of action button you want it or not. Also, these all are default selected, so you don't have to every time come and select here. As soon as you select all the things, you can also change the name of this button. ये default में contact us to know more लिखा है. If you want आपको इसको call us करना है, आप इसको call us कर लीजिए, and then आप इसको download कर सकते हैं in JPG, PNG, PDF format. Or else you can directly click on send via email, and this will redirect you to the broadcasting section. So there are few marketing assets available here, like Smallcases. You can also do the same thing for LAMF. There are few videos also available in the resources section for you and your clients, which you can do. For your own purpose, there are few videos available here. You can also get it done. And there are some format file samples, which you can get it from resources section. Also, you can, in regards to LMF, few reports which have been added in the BI. So here in client reports, you can see how many currently the clients are there who have applied for LAMF. Also, how the count of the clients which are basically at what stage. So here as an advisor, I can see that my 5 clients have reached up to the confirm offer. There are 12 hot leads which are still on registered lead, and they have tried applying for loans. Also, there is one client who has disbursed the loan, and 2 of the clients are still on fetch KYC. So there are few reports like here available in BI reports, which you all can definitely come and check out. So here we come to the end. Thank you for attending the session.